Hi, this is Bryan Tew. I'm preparing to leave for Cuba tomorrow to try to escape the brutal torture, death threats, threats of violence, the physical and psychological violence, the physical assaults on the street by their organized stalkers who I confront every time. I don't allow them to just stalk me. Um, Targeting my heart and causing it to vibrate rapidly every night. My heart is entrained. It's a technology that people can't understand, and that's how they're able to get away with these atrocities. There's a perceived gap of about 80 years between military and civilian technology. Actually, it's much bigger than that. They can entrain the heart into an irregular beating pattern because the heart is an electromagnetic organ, responds to electromagnetic energy. They can also target your cerebral cortex, causing adrenaline overload, adrenaline damage to your heart. I had no problems breathing at heights. Just, I was in Thailand. I was way up in the mountains. There was no trouble breathing. And that was last year. Before I went to Ecuador. In fact, to be blunt about it, I was almost 9,000 feet up, right next to Mount Hermon in Israel, only a few months ago, and I could breathe. I don't understand what they're doing. Somehow they're affecting my cardiovascular system by causing my heart to beat rapidly, vibrate rapidly. It's not beating, it's vibrating. So I'm going to try to get back into Havana, Cuba, because they blocked my ticket to China. I'm not going to try to book another ticket online in Ecuador. I know the game, I know how it works. They did the same thing to me in Laos when I tried to book a ticket. They just kept blocking it over and over. And in Bangkok, they attacked me and put me in the hospital as I was, at the gate of departure inside the terminal as we were walking down the ramp to board the plane. So it's all a game, a deadly game, deadly game of deception and manipulation. The trauma-based mind control victims' internal organs cannot sustain the damage from the continued directed energy attacks that trauma-based mind control is based on. And then I'll fly from Havana, Cuba to China because I know that they can't, or I hope that they can't manipulate my ability to purchase a ticket to China from Cuba, from Havana. It's just not. Any other way takes me through or too close to the USA. It's just too dangerous for me. This is Bryan Tew, May 22nd, 2017. And it is, they won't let me sleep. Whenever it's travel day, they can read my thoughts. Without external interference, they can it's called remote neural monitoring. They knew I was leaving. They always use sleep deprivation. So let the sleep deprivation begin. It immobilizes the target, makes the target easier to manipulate on the plane. They target the victim on the plane heavily. And the hive mind teams are always on the plane. And so it's easier to modify the victim's memory, active memory, without the victim knowing it, to disrupt the victim's continuity of thought, to erase short-term memory, to censor the victim's thoughts, etc., etc., etc. whenever, if you just go back and look at the YouTube videos for years, whenever I travel, there's always brutal sleep deprivation torture. Not only the day before the travel, but during the days of the travel. So this is just part of the game. I didn't get to go to church today. They always block me from church. They don't want witnesses. They don't want support networks. They don't want witnesses of their atrocities. And because the Ecuadorians are their puppets, they can do whatever they want to me. But you're next, Ecuador. You're next. So you just go right ahead. Help them perfect and develop the technology they're already using on your own people. You're a fool. And you deserve the punishment that's coming to you for what you are doing to innocent people. This is Bryan Tew, Quito, Ecuador.